Guys, recently I was doing some research regarding Nicola Bulley, and I realized that on the first page of Google there doesn't seem to be any updates in regards to what Peter Faulding released recently. He released new sonar images, but when you look on Google there doesn't seem to be any information there whatsoever about it. I mean, you would think that they're going to put the most up-to-date article on the first page of Google, if not at the top of the first page. But there's absolutely nothing in regards to what Peter Faulding has said recently, or shall I say in regards to the sonar footage that he released recently. Now, this search engine and the internet would full well know that people that follow the Nicola Bulley case would want to read the most up-to-date articles or the most up-to-date information. But somehow this information seems to be getting suppressed. They don't want people to see it. It's as if that there's somebody controlling the narrative. They're trying to decide what we're going to see, what we're not going to see, what they want us to believe, what they don't want us to believe. I mean, guys, what the hell is this about? This is a complete joke. It wasn't until I started looking at Peter Faulding's latest posts on Twitter that I realized what's going on, and now it's starting to all make sense. Top level, what the hell are you talking about, I hear you say. Well guys, give me a minute to explain and it will all make sense. Peter Faulding has stated the following on his Twitter page. Before the public ever saw the College of Policing review into the Nicola Bulley case, a private, non-reportable press briefing was held for selected journalists, reportedly to discredit me and my team at Specialist Group International, SGI, as well as to discredit my sonar imagery and steer the narrative. He continues, this is not transparency, it is control of information. The public, Nicola's family, and many honest officers who serve with integrity deserve better. Isn't it strange that they had to have a private press briefing? I mean, unless they're trying to control the narrative, why would they do that? And it seems like they have achieved what they wanted to, because after Peter released this imagery, the sonar images of Nicola Bulley, or what he believes to be Nicola Bulley, the headlines don't seem to be picking up on it. Is it because they were already told that this was going to happen? So far it seems as though the police have stayed one step ahead in controlling the narrative and making sure that people only hear what they want them to hear. Peter continues, during that briefing, journalists were reportedly shown PDF still images, not the live sonar data, and were told I would claim to have found Nicola. This was before the review was even published. The purpose appears to have been to shape the narrative and discredit my findings. Peter wrote to the College of Policing on the 27th of October 2023, asking for the live sonar data from my search to be properly reviewed as part of their investigation. Their reply, dated on the 2nd of November 2023, dismissed my findings and stated that there was nothing there. Peter continues with, this behavior by senior leaders is deeply concerning. It erodes public trust in British policing and undermines the integrity of the many hard-working frontline officers who risk their lives daily and serve our communities with professionalism and courage. The public, and especially families of the missing, deserve transparency, honesty, accountability, not silence, selective evidence, or narrative control. The live sonar footage, now confirmed by independent experts to show Nicola Bulley on the riverbed, was never reviewed by the College of Policing, never shared with Nicola's family, and it was not included in the inquest. Despite my repeated written offers for the data to be examined, it was ignored. This is a systematic failure of transparency. A private press briefing to steer journalists before a public report's release raises serious questions about impartiality and integrity. Peter Faulding continues with this final statement. The people of Britain have had enough of cover-ups and protected reputations at the expense of the truth. It is the mark of true leadership to admit mistakes, learn from them, and rebuild public trust. Peter, they obviously don't want people to acknowledge the evidence that you've put forward because they don't want to admit their mistakes. The police are obviously trying to cover something up and you're trying to be as transparent as possible. I really do hope that the truth does come out one day so that Nicola Bulley can really get justice.